Joined now by the head coach of the Minnesota State Mavericks. The Mavericks victorious tonight over the University of Mary, winning 7 of 10 matches against the visiting Marauders, 26-10. The final, Jim, your thought on tonight's win versus University of Mary?
My thought overall, what we were looking for was 7 hard minutes of wrestling. We're trying to really, right now, we're trying to get to the next level. So we're really not competing, although we are trying to get our hand raised against another guy. One of our models right now is we're trying to compete against our best. We want to be the best version of ourselves, and we want to do that consistently. And I think, we had some interesting matchups. But I think with Trent McManus, what he's done the last year and a half is unbelievable. How he transformed himself from a backup to he's our spark plug. We want to start at 25. He's got good energy, and I thought he did a good job. Overall, 100%. We take the win. It's a team sport, but it's an individual sport too. So we got 3 guys that are stinging a little bit. So I thought 74 was really interesting. I don't know if you know the backstory, but those 2 guys were high school teammates. They trained together. Last year, Turf was a 184 pounder. And 2 years ago, Bruss, the kid he wrestled Kyle Rathman at 149. So you got two high school teammates. One came down from 84, one came up from 49. So you can see that it's kind of like brothers competing out there tonight.
Yeah, Trevor picks up a nice win, ranked number 3 in the country. He continues to roll, beating Max Bruss, who was ranked number 11 in the class as well. So it was one of the highlight, I think, matchups of the evening. But you mentioned McManus. Kyle Rathman continues to roll. You got some wins from the guys you probably typically would think, but also Brock Luthens, Colby O'Brien's having a really good year for you, Cooper Seabricht, and then Dylan Butts picks up a nice win at 184. So all in all, pretty good night. You win 7 of the 10 matches, Jim, including I think the first 5 or 6 matches there, and sort of salted it away fairly quickly. What can you take away from this match, knowing that you have a real tough UW Parkside a team coming into town next Thursday?
There's a lot of takeaways. There's a lot of good. PA, you know how coaches are. They don't try to be miserable. But there's definitely some teachable moments too that we'll be able to show them. There is some tactical stuff that we got to get better on going to the postseason. But there's also some energy stuff. We are in good shape. Some of our guys struggle taking their foot off the gas. They switch their mindset from being a predator to prey. They don't want to screw it up. They got to lead, and so prevent defense to a degree. It makes you look like you're out of shape. And we got to change that around. You don't have to be a spaz to show that you're trying hard. There's smart wrestling, and so those would be the biggest takeaways. I thought in some cases it was a big step forward, but we'll find out how they feel. How Coach Eustace feels, and we'll put back in practice tomorrow, and then have an off day on Saturday. It's kind of odd only going once a week. We're used to wrestling on a Friday night and a Saturday night back to back, and that develops some grit. And only going on Thursdays. Now we got to simulate that tomorrow. And normally, what would be considered an off day, we got to go out tomorrow. And yeah, overall, it was really cool to have the families there. It was cool to hear some noise. I know it meant a lot to the guys. And we haven't had fans in Taylor Center since last February, so that was cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that and the difference, not only in having friends and family, mostly family, I guess, in the stands tonight, but also your second home duel of the year. Of course, we'll get 3 of them, and our last is next week. So things have gone by fairly quickly here, and we're sprinting toward regional action, and it appears that you're in pretty good shape. You've gone with much the same lineup the entire year. Jim, what are you looking for now as we head toward hosting UW Parkside next Thursday, I guess, in our last home duel?
Well, the consistency part that you brought up is huge. We've been pretty stable. We're tinkering a little bit, but that part is huge. These guys I'm just really impressed with how they've handled the adversity they've gone through and the discipline it takes to keep healthy and to not test positive. And these guys are getting, college age people are getting a crash course in how you better be grateful for what you have, because you don't ever know if it's going to be tomorrow. It gets canceled for whatever reason or you get hurt. But these guys have been basically like chopping wood, carrying water. I've been really impressed with that. So what are we looking for? More of that. And we just want to keep pushing the throttle down towards the rabbit a little bit more. And like you said, we got a game Parkside team next weekend. Bring them here, close out our season. Oddest season of all time. Normally we have 20 some matches, right, PA?
That's crazy.
We got 5.
Yep.
We got 5. So, but we'll take what we can get right now. We'll take what we can get.
Absolutely. So congratulations on a good win tonight. Good luck next week, and we'll talk to you again next Thursday. Okay.
Appreciate it, PA.
Thanks very much.